So the Patriots are back home. They're above 500, and up next is perhaps their toughest test of the season, at least defensively, here up front, looking at the Cleveland Browns, the best rushing attack in the NFL. But before they get to Sunday, the Patriots have to deal with their own rushing attack. Damien Harris and Rhamondre Stevenson were non-participants to start Wednesday practices, seemingly still in concussion protocol.
Yeah, I think it's a hugely significant story from the Patriots end, given their offense of late has been really a ground and pound, run first type of offense, to kind of set up Mac Jones in the passing game. And both Rhamondre Stevenson pretty much had a breakout game last week against Carolina. And they're really going to need them going forward. I don't know what their contingency plan is if the two don't clear concussion protocol. But it's as Ivan Fear said, it's a big question mark for the Patriots going forward.
It certainly is. Now, one player they definitively know they will not see on the field is going to be Odell Beckham Jr., who has stolen all the headlines and all the speculation after he was officially waived on Monday, cleared waivers Tuesday, and is now a free agent. And, the Patriots, in some places, reported to be involved, but not too heavily. And you've still got teams that supposedly he's looking at, the Chiefs and the Saints and the Packers, that are ahead of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots kind of do their due diligence, kick the tires, talk to his representatives, which I believe they did, and kind of feel him out a little bit. Again, I don't think he's a fit here, but there's nothing wrong with the Patriots at least seeing what OBJ is looking for. I mean, if they can get him on the cheap, I'm sure they'll really be in it. But I think right now, at this point, everything is just speculation.
Right, and the Patriots being cap-strapped with, a little less than about $5 million worth of cap space can't give them a whole lot if they want to make moves further down the line. And one move they've already made, they brought back Jarrett Stidham on Tuesday from the physically unable to perform list. He is now on the active roster, filling an open spot they created by releasing James Ferentz, who since returned to the practice squad. But they let Byron Cowart, defensive tackle, sit on PUP, so he's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think with Stidham, I think it's interesting. Are they truly going to carry three quarterbacks on the roster, taking up a spot? Will they, release Brian Hoyer and get him through to the practice squad to get that spot back? That's going to be interesting. And also, I mean, Stidham hasn't, thrown a football really since, training camp or a while ago with the back surgery. So I'm not sure what the Patriots are thinking with him at this point.
Yeah, well, they've got a lot more thinking to do, some planning, some practicing for the Browns, which should be a huge game for the AFC playoff race here in early November. And it's just Wednesday, so we're just getting started. But for Karen, I'm Andrew for the Boston Herald.